Hi and welcome to What Am I Rolling, a twice-monthly RPG one-shot podcast, hosted by me, Fiona. This is part 3 of our 4-part Tomb of Horrors one-shot, so make sure you've listened to the first and second parts before continuing with this episode. Quick spoiler warning, if you haven't read or played through Tomb of Horrors and want to keep it a surprise until you do, stop listening right now and come back when you are ready. To briefly recap, my friends Sam, Ryan and Sarah are currently making their way through the infamous Tomb of Horrors module, with a little help from their ally and general quest help person, Lady Gwen. Their quest is to find the lost treasure of Acererak, a demi-lich who haunts the tomb and is said to possess godlike powers. The main rule to remember is that whenever a character performs an ability check, an attack roll or saving throw, they must roll a d20, add any of the relevant modifiers or bonuses from their character sheet, and see if they can beat an unknown difficulty class, or DC, which has been set by the Game Master. If you're keen to learn more, the basic rules can be found for free on the official Wizard of the Coast Dungeons & Dragons website, dnd.wizards.com. One final note to say that there are times in this one-shot where the players and myself as the GM get the rules wrong or forget something plot-wise. Again, whilst we always endeavour to stick to the rules wherever possible, at the end of the day we all make mistakes, and what matters most is that everybody enjoys themselves. Also, special shout out to Sam's dad Charles, who very kindly put up with us during the recordings and actually made us dinner after we finished. No doubt you can hear him in the background as he prepares the food and laughs at the party's antics. And with all that out of the way, let's get back to the tomb. So you've got to this corridor, you take about 30 minutes. You can see some stairs going down about 20 feet off into the darkness down the corridor.
Shall I light my oil flask again?
Yes, so your light will be out now. So,
yeah, I relight it.
Yep, okay, make a note of how many. What are you on now? One?
I have one left after this.
Oh my god.
Sorry, you've still got Ryan's light cantrip as well, from what I remember.
Maybe should we save yours for when we think there's hidden stuff?
Shall I save the very last one?
Yeah, save the very last one. Why not? So, I feel like I'm always going first.
I'll go first.
Sarah, you go first. You've got a super bright flame
I'm going
sword.
to tap for... Tap on the walls and the floor whilst I'm going.
Alright. You come up to a crossroads of a corridor, and you probably get to there, and you see it goes off to the north and the south, and there's a door in the east. What's the marching order? So Sarah's going first.
Is that a door as well?
Yeah, that looks like a door.
I'll go next.
You go next?
With my lantern.
Yep.
I'll go at the back.
Ryan bravely goes at the back. Gwen...
Bravely at the back, yeah. Bravely
at the back. Gwen sort of trudges. What would you like to do?
Can I tap down this way?
Yeah. Wait, were you looking for traps and stuff before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was tapping on the floors.
You were. Roll a perception check for me then. Sorry, I forgot.
Oh, sorry, that was very loud.
Oh, that's all right.
I perceive 9.
9. You don't feel anything. So you've got. I'd say you use that to go up to there, and then you want to go down to the south. As you get to here at the crossroads, the pit underneath you opens. You begin to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh. Dexterity saving 9, so 14.
Yeah, again, your 15. your monk. So your monk skills is better than your math. So you you do an incredible triple flip tuck roll and land under that. So.
Oh man, I didn't check for. I missed it.
You did miss it.
Not very perceptive.
No.
Are you sure you were tapping the stick everywhere?
Yeah.
You're really good at tap everywhere.
I've got to tap it harder in future.
Yeah.
And you look down, and it looks very similar to all the pit traps you've seen before. So spikes at the bottom, about 10 feet down.
Can I see if there's anything at the bottom, like with some of the other fake ones?
Yeah. So you use your lantern. Make a quick perception check for me.
Okay.
7 plus 8.
So
15.
15. It's like 6, 15. You don't see anything. You don't see anything down there.
Okay. You're right, Sarah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, fine, thank you.
He's fine. Okay. So what are you doing, Sarah?
Oh,
sorry. I assume Gwen follows up and.
Can I tap?
Yep.
Tap on the walls and the floor.
Yep. Yeah,
I'm looking at the ceiling.
You're looking everywhere, basically.
Yeah.
Just do I guess you're investigating now. You're probably looking at the walls and stuff.
11.
Doesn't seem to be anything different. Again, it's all stone. There doesn't seem to be any changes in the stone. The ceiling looks like the ceiling.
Cool. I'm gonna keep going then.
Keep going. Yep.
What is this?
It is a door.
Can I tap the door?
Yep. This feels very solid.
Definitely a door.
Definitely a door.
So who can detect if there's traps, or is that just is that a magical?
I can have a look if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make my way there.
So I'm guessing you're flying, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you sort of fly over the head of Gwen.
At this point, I'm tired. We've
Yeah, you just fly
been in there hours, so I'm floating along.
So what are you doing? You're detecting
Could I
any...
investigate the door to see if there's any traps on it?
Investigate
please?
away.
Thank you. 21.
21. This door doesn't seem to be trapped itself, no.
Okay. Alright, it's fine.
Cool. Okay. Does it have a handle?
It does have a handle, yeah.
Okay. I open it.
Open it. I need you to roll a d20 for me. Just
randomly.
d20, yeah.
10.
10. So what happens is, as you open the door, you see a giant hole, sort of where it is. A spear comes flying out and hits you directly in the chest.
Oh.
So you take...
But you said it wasn't trapped, right?
It wasn't trapped.
You're so bad.
So you take 11 piercing damage as the spear sort of danks into you.
Okay, I'm alive.
But that's it. And it's just a fake wall, and then it's just like a hole in it.
Okay. Damn. I'm a bit annoyed about that.
There wasn't anything. Can I have a look and see where the trap was?
Yeah, sure. As you do so, another one throws at you.
It's the panel.
It's 9 piercing damage as it hits you instead.
But I would have been checking for... What?
Okay, I suggest we close the door.
So the thing is coming out the middle of it, right? The middle of the wall.
Yeah.
So I know exactly where it's going to hit.
Possibly.
Well, so I'm going to glide like alongside it, so out of the range of it. And
Okay.
we're going to have a look and see how it activates.
Okay. Maybe 2 seconds pass, and then Sarah, unless you...
I'm like not stood there.
Alright.
I've got enough intelligence, hopefully, to know not to stand there.
Alright, I'll say that you duck out of the way
Yeah.
as this spear and it whizzes past Sam and goes to like here,
Right.
hits on the ground, and you can hear like a mechanism like crinking up and ready to go. And
Quite good. These spears might be handy though.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
want to collect them?
Definitely.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Shall I stand there and make it?
Can I tell how this is working?
So you can surmise that by opening the door itself. So the door itself was not trapped, but it's on some sort as it recognises when it's open, and then the arrows will fly.
Oh, so it's doing it on a time basis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to leave it open then.
Yeah. So
And we shout to Sam not to stick his head in the way.
yeah, and Gwen
What?
grabs you back from anything. So yeah, maybe over like 30 seconds, you get like maybe 6-7 spheres collect up there up the north side of it. Yep.
And does it stop?
Doesn't seem to be stopping.
I'm going to let it go.
All right. Minute, 2 minute gets past. 3, 4.
How many minutes? How many spears are there now?
I'd say about 30.
Okay.
How long are they? We could use them.
I mean, they look like a normal spear.
Yeah, we should.
How many do you want?
It's probably enough. I'll close it.
Okay.
Can you use them to make like an impromptu sideways bridge?
We could put the spears together to make a bridge using the linen. That's a good use of the linen. Actually,
Sounds
a
good.
spear bridge.
Thinking for Gwen, I mean, I could just jump across, obviously, but...
All right.
Gwen's like, I can clear 10 feet.
Oh, that's true, you can.
Thanks.
I pat her on the head. I'm gonna float across the
So you
distance.
float north over the...
Yeah, checking for traps.
Checking for traps, alright.
And secret entrances and all sorts of whatever I can
You
check
should
for.
pick up the stuff.
I will do in a bit.
Okay, so you're picking up... So pick up the space, check for traps, go for it. So you're checking for traps and...
So checking for traps, 15.
15. It doesn't seem to be trapped, this end of the corridor.
And can I see any secret doors?
Roll again for a perception for me.
16.
16, you said, yeah. So you do see, when you get... It looks like a blank, solid piece of wall, but as you get closer, you can see there is a secret door here.
Aha! I knew it.
Gwen's like, should we go investigate? Or do you think we should go straight on, Sam? Because, again, so to the north, Ryan's found the door, Sarah's by the fake southern door, and then to the east.
So I'm going to go here, but keep flat against the wall,
Okay?
knowing what happens with spears.
Yep. So I'm guessing, Ryan, by this point you've picked up the spears and put them in your bag of holding.
Yep.
So yeah, put down 30 random
30
spears.
spears.
They don't feel magical or anything like that, just seem run of the mill. Gwen does a short hop and joins you, Sam.
Yep.
What are you doing, Sarah, down by the southern wall?
I'll go back this way.
So you leap across, go into the north, so everyone's going to the north. What are you doing, Ryan?
Can I check the secret door for traps?
Of course you can check it for traps.
15.
Does not seem to be trapped.
Okay. Does it look like it's on a timer device?
Does not look like it's a timer device.
I'm gonna duck.
You're gonna duck. Alright. Gwen follows suit. So you've got a whole crouching people behind you.
I'm going to slowly open it.
Slowly open it. All right. It leads on to another corridor with a door at the end.
Well, I think the secret corridor is better than regular corridor.
I agree.
Yep.
Guys agree?
Sounds good.
How it's been in the past.
Okay. So
Yep.
you'll trundle in.
Yep.
What's the marching order? So Ryan's going first, I assume.
Yep.
And then
So I'll go near the back so I can run a bit quicker.
I'll go next.
so you can run a bit quicker. Get out the way.
I can run around there.
All right. So you get to the end of the secret northern corridor. And it's a door.
Check the traps.
Check for traps. Go for it.
21.
21. Doesn't seem to be trapped.
Okay, I open it.
Open it. So you see another corridor with a great big double door.
I think this place is just tunnels. I don't think there's anything important here.
Oh, well. We've had long... Yeah, last time we went through a corridor system, we did just turn
Get
back
back
on
on
ourselves.
ourselves. Yeah, exactly. Oh well. Well, same again. Let's go and inspect that one for traps.
Alright. So you go towards that. Sam, I'm guessing following. Gwen will follow.
Yep.
So, inspect for traps. Go for it.
That is 30.
30. My god.
No, 28. Sorry. My bad.
Oh, well then, it definitely doesn't look trapped. I think the only difference between this door and the others is that it's two great big oak doors. So you've never come across a double door in your time doing so.
Right.
They don't look trapped. They open inwards.
Okay. It doesn't, but it opens inwards.
So is everyone in this passage then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I hear anything on the other side of the door?
Take a perception check. Go for it.
7.
7. Can't hear anything. See, everything in this dungeon's been deathly quiet.
Yeah.
Door's different, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyone? Do you want to go in?
Does it have a handle?
A push handle.
Oh, right.
not a pull. I gotta get it right because I know sometimes you pull and it's push and it's.
Yeah.
I got
awful
my
in this
cube ready.
You got your cube ready? Right.
Yeah.
Are you gonna? So when are you gonna act? What are you gonna do if you
Oh, good
activate?
point.
Just to let me know. So.
If there's like spikes hurling at us, or like a spell, like fireball, I'll be like, oh, guys!
So if anything sort of comes towards you.
That's very evident.
Okay, that's good to know. Who's opening the door?
Hang on.
Hang on.
I'm going to... I just don't trust anything at this point. Double doors? That could be 2 times the level of danger. So I am going to, and I've got to use a 5th level spell slot
Okay.
to cast a 4th level spell, which is really annoying. So I'm going to cast Arcane Eye
Oh, okay. And
on
what
the
is-
other side of the door.
Excellent.
So it creates an invisible magical eye within range that hovers in the air for the duration. I mentally receive visual information from the eye, which is normal vision and dark vision out to 30 feet. The eye can look in every direction. As an action, I can move it up to 30 feet in any direction. There's no limit to how far away the eye can move from me, but it can't go into another plane of existence. And it can pass through an opening as small as 1 inch in diameter.
Ooh, that sounds very handy. Okay,
So,
so you cast
bump.
that. Bump. Alright, and your eye, so it's 30 feet.
Divination!
It's
I'm going to actually start using this.
Okay, so you see the corridor continues, and it obviously goes off into darkness.
At this point, I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
like,
it looks. He's doing his face, you know. Was he?
Yeah. I'm going to just keep gliding it along.
Alright, so you glide maybe another 10 feet, and you see the corridor sort of comes to an end, and there's double doors.
Okay. Would you say that there was a gap in these double doors of less than an inch, or about an inch?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah. Straight
Through the
through.
doors we go.
Excellent. Comes through to a 20 by 20 room. What you notice, though, I guess, coming up, is that this whole thing is on a slant.
Okay, but there's nothing in that room. Maybe
Doesn't seem to be anything in that room, though.
Okay.
Actually, no. If you're looking around, you probably see there's a hole in the ceiling. You maybe look it up, but it goes too far up. You see 30 feet up
Okay.
into darkness.
Well, can I glide the eye upwards?
Yeah, absolutely.
Whoop, through the tube.
Are you just going until you see something, or
Yeah, this lasts for up to an hour.
up to now? No, that's fine. No, a big shot. I'd say you get up about 60 feet. Can it see and hear, or can it just see?
It just sees, I think, unfortunately.
Okay. As it goes up, there's like another. It's almost like a maze of sort of interconnecting sort of tunnels, but they're very, very small. Only as if something can come down. They're all slightly slanted.
Fine. Does it look like there's like scuff marks or movement or anything like that?
There does look like there's scuff marks, actually. And you did see, like, in this room, there was like scuff marks, and it's leading us over a trail down to here.
Right, fine. Okay, cool. So I'm going to bring the eye back down,
Yep.
have a look. There's definitely nothing in that room that I can see.
No, there's lots of scuff marks of stuff happening.
Okay, bring it back. So, the next corridor is slanted downwards and goes up into another room, which just appears to be a giant square. I would guess, if I had to guess, that something rolls down from the top, hits the room, and then rolls down here. Some sort of trap.
Okay.
Everything's a trap, but I think this has got to be some sort of, like, Indiana Jones style, here come the balls style trap.
Keep it false, so we can still go have a look.
Yeah. I mean, that would stop it all, wouldn't it? I guess.
What kind of level of cubism should I use, do you think?
Something that can stop a huge metal ball, or...
So non-living matter.
I'd say so.
Okay, so if balls start rolling towards us, I'm going to activate my cube at level 2.
Okay, so that's when what you think something is going to come towards you, something physical.
Yeah, non-living matter.
Okay, so I'm going
So
to...
it's something solid.
Non-living matter can be anything.
But like, what are you waiting for? Sorry, it's just that there's some.
Oh,
I just want to make sure it's okay.
So Ryan said balls,
Yep.
but I suppose it could be like lava or something? Or so...
Something that you can see.
Yeah, see flowing down the things that he mentioned.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it looks like a trap has been activated...
I'll
I'd
activate
activate
it.
this.
Yeah.
Okay, if it looks like something's been activated as a trap.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I will go with that. Cool.
Right, no open these doors.
Right, I'm gonna stay last.
Bop, 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 bop.
Okay, I need you all to make Constitution saving throws for me, please.
Oh dear.
Gwen doesn't make it.
13.
13.
16.
16.
18.
18. As soon as this door opens, a gas comes down and hits you all. Sarah and Gwen instantly knocked out. Sleep.
Damn.
Done. You guys shake it off.
So it's not poison. Or,
Not poison. You just fall asleep. But nothing seems to appear.
Should we try and shake him awake?
Gwen!
Slap.
Nothing. Yeah.
2 slaps.
No.
Well,
Doesn't
I
work.
think it's 3. Sometimes it's 3.
I have some like really fat smelling herbs that I took from the embalming place. You could just, like,
We could just embalm them now. this would be easier.
I tried some of the herbs under their nose.
Okay. Doesn't seem to work. As you're doing that, though, you can suddenly hear from sort of this area here, a big sort of... as something starts to fall down towards this area.
Cube false.
Keep it force, fine.
Boom.
A huge rolling stone starts to come down this corridor. If everyone just rolls initiative for me, just Gwen and Sarah cannot, because they're currently unconscious.
Oh dear. 5.
21. Sam, you're first to react. You've done the cube thing, I'll say that joke. You can tell it's slowly moving, but it's slowly gaining speed, and it's a massive stone.
I know we've got the cube, but let's move that the way anyway, so it won't be rolling into us once my cube stops.
Okay.
And then I kind of grab one of Gwen's legs and start pulling her out of the way.
Do a strength check at a disadvantage, because she's quite a big lady.
I know. I'm doing
And
this.
injury mill.
I'm doing this for comic effect.
Yep.
So, it's,
how could I do
yeah,
that?
if only that was an advantage. So that's 6.
6.
How
I mean,
apt.
you pull her about maybe 5 feet before you're having to stop as well. Like she's she's snoring away, like very ungraceful, unladylike. Unfortunately, I'd say you've got time for a bonus action. I'm guessing you've used all your movement to do move 10 feet, so you've dragged her a little bit.
I've dragged her a little bit. That's kind of all I can do, really.
Okay, Ryan.
I'm going to close the doors.
Okay.
And yeah, kind of move out of the way.
Yep.
And then, because this corridor we're in at the moment doesn't look like it's slanted, does it?
It's not slanted now. So
Oh.
Sarah's still in front of the door.
Fine, I'm going to have to try and...
Not that I was making a point.
Ugh.
Yeah, make a quick strength check to me. Yeah.
10.
10? Yeah, it's fine. She's a monk. She's a bit drunk. You've had to carry her on adventures before, so you sort of... a bit like a rag doll, like... So you drag her, I'd say, half your movement, so...
So, 15 feet.
Yeah.
But within the cube.
Sam.
Ryan, what should we do?
I mean, it's just going to hit into the doors and then probably that wall. I don't think it's going to do anything.
Should we just wait and see what happens?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going to hold your action for anything, or...?
If the ball goes through the door and then starts coming our way, then I'm going to start hoofing it with Ryan.
Alright.
And the girls.
And leaving the girls.
But no, I can't leave the girls because the cube.
Okay.
Well, we can... Why don't we just keep dragging her back? Keep dragging back for now.
I want to see what the ball does.
Oh, I know.
Because, these traps are being laid by someone.
That's true. There's got to be something in there, right? Although lava pit, there's nothing in there.
Also, who resets the trap?
That's true.
So you're waiting, and if it comes towards you guys at the end of the corridor.
In the flat corridor, yeah.
The flat corridor. All right. Ryan.
Don't know if there's much I can do, unfortunately. I'm not very useful. I'm going to... How big is your cube of force?
15 foot.
15 foot. I'm just going to drag Sarah to the end of the sort of limit of...
So at the other side of you guys.
The other side of it, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And...
Alright. It hits the door, brushing it open, smashing into this side. Just make sure. Does an 18 hit either of your armor classes?
Yes.
Yes.
So bits of it smashes and bits of the thing come flying off and hits you for both of you for.
But
Are we
hits
in the
the
cube?
cube.
You are in the cube. Never mind. So it just harmlessly sort of scatters against you, but it looked like it could have been quite forceful damage, and then it all goes silent.
It's fine.
I mean, no, if it was really coming at us, I'd just teleport the other side of it.
Yeah.
You know.
Should we wait the
Probably
girls?
take you with me if I want.
That's good to know. Should we wait the girls?
I feel like we need some sort of liquid to pour on them to wake them up. Have you still got your water?
Yeah, I've got some water.
Doesn't seem to make effect.
Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear.
It's like real life.
It's been about 5 minutes. I mean, make a quick Arcana check,
Oh,
you guys.
yeah. Do I know anything about weird gas?
11.
All right.
Oh, he knows.
Sam knows a lot about
knows.
weird gas.
Thank God I have high intelligence. 23.
23. So you probably recognise this. Again, you probably had one of those adventures together where Sarah was probably affected by it. Thought it was a sleeping gas, but this one's quite a potent one, and you think it would. The idea was that if someone went up this corridor and was affected by a sleeping gas, they would probably be knocked out for a good couple of maybe half an hour or so, and wouldn't be able to escape any rolling stones. But you think like it should take her maybe half an hour, a little bit more to come to.
Wait half an hour? Have you got a pen? We can stick a moustache on it.
Well, how long do we think we're going to be in here? Like, we're quite far down. Right, here's a question. Do I think I have an idea of roughly how deep we are in this thing, having sort of measured?
Do a survival check.
Survival check. 16.
16. You think you're pretty deep now. Like, all this, nothing's been deeper into, like, you don't think you've gone down into the ground as much. It's all sort of been the same level, but you've gone back, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
So you're quite deep within this, not cave, the cliff edge from where you are. So you,
But, like, in terms of directly up,
Directly up.
do you think that there would be open sky within about 200 feet?
oh, within 200 feet probably, yeah.
Yeah, fine. So
Yeah, you've not descended, like,
there's always a
Hundreds of
get
feet.
out clause, right? I can do the whole teleporty thing. I can take someone with
Yeah.
me, so we could whoop, into the sky, out there, and then fly off. Like that's always an option.
Oh,
but
cool. Well, all
I'm
of us.
aware that we're gonna. No, I can only take one person with me. That's annoying. I didn't think about that.
because you walked over the cliff and then down to get to this place, so you have a rough idea of what's up, so you do know what it looks like.
Yeah.
But yeah, getting back might be a bit trickier if you were going to try and do...
Yeah. No,
More
I
than
think you
one.
have to be able to see.
Yeah.
But okay, so if we're going to be in here a little while, at some point we're going to have a rest, right? We're going to have to make camp or try and sleep or something because we've been in here
Almost 12 hours.
almost 12 hours now.
You haven't come across anything wandering around, though.
Right.
How about you have a sleep? I'll wait until the girls wake up, keep my cube ready, and then when they wake up, I tell them, "Hi, we're going to have a rest here."
Remember, your cube only lasts a minute, though.
That's true.
So I'd say it dissipates by now. Just so you know.
I can help with that. I can create a safe space that we could possibly
Oh, can you? Do you want to describe
feed
it?
them. I have a spell called Mordekainen's Private Sanctum.
Excellent.
Where
amazing.
I can create basically like a secure cube that cannot be like. Basically, it makes us safe. We'd still have to keep lookouts because things can wander in physically, but sound can't pass through. It appears dark and foggy, so nobody can see into it. People can't divine the fact that we're in here. We're immune from divination spells. Nothing can teleport in, and plane of travel can't happen. Just rattling off.
Sweet.
Stuff like that.
These things are again from your notepads and stuff.
So it
yeah.
doesn't create a physical barrier, but I can effectively create a safe space that we can camp in, and we just have to keep watch like normal.
Okay.
You know, like the good old days.
Okay. I get my bedroll out ready. Shall I take the first watch?
Yeah.
And then tell the girls once they wake up?
So you're doing a long rest now, are you?
Well, I think that's the idea. We could have a long rest.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking, is that what the plan is?
Am I resting whilst I'm sleeping?
You might wake up in about 5 minutes.
Cool.
So you can decide then if you wish to long rest or not.
I think it's an option. At some point, I'm going to have to rest because I'm getting a bit tired. But I mean,
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's
This seems.
rest when I wake up.
Oh, she's woken up.
Yeah, by this time it's been about like 20-25 minutes, and slowly but surely, like,
long conversation.
like
We do talk a lot.
Yeah.
it's a lot of
We get
planning.
so distracted.
Sarah sort of wakes up. Gwen takes another like 10 minutes because she got a natural one. But Gwen is like snoring a lot, like clearly dribbling slightly, you know.
Rock smash, but then stop. We're going to have a bit of a rest.
Actually,
Cool, sounds good.
Okay, shall I take the first watch?
so as you guys are talking, another big stone comes down and crashes into the side again. Doesn't all the bits fly, but none of them hit you though.
Okay. We should probably move away from her.
Rest then.
Well, we've woken up everybody now. Why don't we go back
Gwen's-
into maybe the lab room, which was probably a bit... Oh, no, that's basically the other side of the mould room, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Maybe just stay in this corridor.
Yeah, we could stay in the corridor.
Yeah, again, like I said, you've not seen anything wandering in or something creeping up on you or anything like that. It's all stuff that you've.
Plus,
Yeah,
we can
something
close
to do.
both doors.
Yeah, close
Yeah.
both doors.
Yep.
Okay, right, fine. So I'll cast Mordecai's Private Sanctum in
Oh.
the corridor.
Yep.
So creating a safe space there. I'm going to leave a little chunk just by the doors so that
So
if
that-
anything does come in, they can't immediately see us. We've got a jump on them, effectively.
Good to know. But yeah, long resting, everyone.
Are we doing a watch order?
Oh yeah, sorry.
I am sleeping. I've
Ryan's
cast a
completely
very
out.
busy spell.
Yeah, but
Ryan's already out.
okay. I'll do the first watch.
Yep.
2 hours, then
Then Gwen's happy to do
Gwen,
some. Yep.
Then
Yeah, okay.
Sarah.
Sounds good.
And then wake up Ryan at the end.
Yeah.
They go peacefully. Nothing seems to come and attack you. I'm guessing you put out your lantern for now, just to
Yeah.
save on oil. So
So when we sort of...
both Gwen and Sarah feel very rested.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that sleeping gas did a number on them, but otherwise no other effects. All of you make perception checks for me.
12.
12,
Natural 20.
natural 20.
And 13.
13. With that natural 20, Sarah, so during your watch, like you're just sort of milling around having a look, doing various monkey things. I forgot what your character was in. And you notice just in front of the door seems to be a trap door that leads down there.
Hang on, so we've just slept next to a trap all this time?
A trap door, but it's not. It didn't like activate or anything like that. I think just because you've been looking at it, you're like, that's slightly different. And do you want to open it up or anything, or would you want to wake it? It's on
I'll
your
wait
watch.
until everyone's up.
Yeah. So it's been about 8 hours. You're all long rested and stuff, and Sarah sort of goes, "There's a trap door there." We all walked over.
Oh.
Maybe it didn't activate.
Alright,
So
can
sleepy.
I check if the traps? please?
Yeah. Check the traps.
Oh.
29.
It doesn't look trapped. It's solid.
Should we have a look? Can
No.
it open?
Open. So it opens, and you see a set of steep stairs going down into it, and it goes off into the darkness.
Whoa. Well, with my light, I guess. Shall I guide the way?
I was not bothered about the ballroom.
Personally not.
I mean, so I couldn't see anything when I was looking in there earlier. There wasn't any like chests or anything like that.
And this seems like a way that they were trying to keep secret, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
So you all go down. So it's like a tunnel, about 5 feet wide tunnel, and you're sort of in a crawl space, and you sort of go through. What's your marching order? I'm guessing Ryan's going first.
Alright.
I'll follow with the torch.
Yep.
Mm.
All right, and then
I'll go at the back end.
yep, Sarah at the back, and Gwen. It's a bit tight for Gwen, but she sort of struggles through. Tunnel merges into a corridor and then heads east. The door at the end is a great big block of adamantium, and it seems to have 3 slots in it, about waist height, but very thin.
Do they look like keyholes?
They don't look like keyholes.
Ah.
They're thin slots, basically.
Okay. Does it look like stuff comes out of them?
Make a general investigation check. I'm guessing you're all looking at
Yeah.
looking through the doors trying to see anything.
Ooh, hello.
14.
14,
9.
9,
26.
26. So you guys, Gwen looks at it, and you guys sort of surmise that it's like, okay, it's 3 of the same kind of slits in the hole. Gwen says, maybe like some sort of metal can go in here, like a thin metal to activate it.
Pulled out a spear
Okay.
from my pouch
Yeah?
and just, shall I give it a go?
Yeah?
Right, I'll pass one to Sam, one to Sarah, and just in the middle.
The spears are too big. It's quite
Damn.
thin.
Okay, we'll give it back. Give him back.
It's like Mary Poppins with the spears coming out of the bag and then going back into the bag.
And does the door look like special in any way? Like it's got decorations or engravings that would give away like what it does? Or is there
make an Arcana check.
23.
23. Looking at it, you can sense a strong sense of anti-magic on it, so you are aware that there's no physical way of pushing through it, and spells probably won't affect it either. You probably surmise that the way to open this door is to put something in those 3 slots.
Okay. Maybe we should go back to the crossroads and go the other way.
And see if there was something...
Yeah, there was the door that we didn't go through.
Is there anyone doesn't have anything long, metal and thin that they want to stick into this?
And Gwen goes, well, don't we have swords?
My dagger got melted away, unfortunately.
I have a sword.
Mine's made of light, so...
True.
She takes your sword. It looks like a toothpick in her hand, like, and she puts it in, and she goes, oh, it fits.
Okay, so we got one. Have you got a sword?
No, you look. She's got a massive great sword and a great axe, and like, they're a bit big.
Should we find 2 more swords?
Yeah, I was going to say, have we seen any swords recently? I don't think we have we? Nobody we thought has had a sword.
No.
Okay.
Back the other way.
Back the other way, and we'll see if we can find a room full of
So
swords.
she takes the sword back out and gives it to you.
Before we go, can I use the Eye of Seeing or Gem of Seeing? I want to have a look and see.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's like a hidden thing with like swords in it. I don't know.
You just see the adamantium door. You don't see anything beyond it.
Yeah.
Doesn't
And just to be really cheeky, does it look like the Gem of Seeing might have recharged overnight?
Oh, it does not look like it's recharged overnight. Don't be ridiculous.
That's a shame, isn't it?
Don't be ridiculous. So you're going back to the crossroads, yeah?
Yeah, so...
Alright. You get past here, you jump over the pit trap, no problems, and you get to the door.
Cool. No traps on the way?
Make a perception check for me.
19 plus 3, 22.
You don't see anything.
Can I inspect the door for traps?
You can inspect the door for traps.
15.
It doesn't seem trapped.
Can I hear anything the other side of the door?
No, you can't hear anything.
Can I smell anything?
Make a smell check, Sarah.
17 plus, what is my smell?
You smell a lot.
It just smells like a dusty, smelly dungeon.
Okay.
Very damp. Open the door. Yep, opens and corridor continues.
Ooh.
What do we see in the room?
Or you're in a corridor currently.
Corridor, what do we see in the corridor?
It's a corridor.
Is a corridor a room? By definition?
Deep.
I think
Hallway.
it has 4 walls and
The ceiling and the floor. So yeah, you don't
Yeah.
like. It seems to be similar to the ones you just traversed.
We all enjoyed the semantics. So yes, is there anything in the room? The corridor?
There doesn't seem to be anything.
Okay, can I do... I've seen Sarah tap walls.
Yep.
That seems to be a good move.
Yep, go for it.
I'm too short.
I think you tried to do the same thing that Sarah does. You think it's a good technique, but you don't reach like the ceiling or anything like that.
This
But
would
you
be
just...
nearly perfect for your like sphere. Your
Everyone just crunches in.
yeah.
But yeah, you don't see anything. You all move down. So the marching. What's your marching order again? Is it?
I'll go last again.
Alright, I'm just gonna say
It's just me.
So it's gonna go Ryan, Sam, Gwen, and Sarah.
Yep.
All right, and then you guys turn, and you can now reveal that area there, Sarah.
Whoa.
Ooh, whoa.
That looks squiggly.
That looks...
It looks
Yeah.
squiggly indeed. A thick silver mist shot through with delicate streamers of gold partially blocks your view of this area that lies ahead. So you can tell it opens up into sort of a cabin area, but it's a sort of a weird mist.
Weird.
Yeah, and it just sort of ends.
Can I cast Gust cantrip on the mist to see if it goes anywhere? Can I blow it away?
Yeah. So how big can you move? Sorry.
I think it's just like a 5-foot cube.
It moves.
Impact
It moves it, but it slowly shoves
Yeah,
back in.
fine.
Yeah, I'm going to say that.
Okay.
Shall I use my cube, or shall we see if we can do anything else?
Can can you guys think about? Have you seen stuff like this before?
Yeah. Is there something dangerous or magical? Magical? Is there anything magical about the fog?
Magical about the fog. Make an Arcana check.
Maybe that as well, please.
Oh no. That's
Yes, of course you can.
magical kind.
15.
15. Sam.
I got 2 plus whatever.
2 plus whatever.
6.
6. So you've not seen this before, right? Ryan's probably heard about sort of mists and fog in dungeons bad.
Yeah.
I think you've not seen any of this kind before. You've probably seen books written about it. You're not entirely sure if it does anything, but it probably will do something, if you get my meaning.
Yeah. We could gamble, or we could just use your cube.
Can I just throw a pebble in first?
Yeah. It whips through the air, maybe about 20 feet. Like you hear it land, but there doesn't be any movement of the fog.
So we can just see the fog.
You can see you can see that it opens out into this area. You probably can't see more than this, but obviously
anything like, what are the walls like?
It looks like it's like a big cavern that's going to naturally occur. Yeah, it goes up to like maybe 60 feet or something in the air, and the whole fog fills the entire room. Actually, make a perception check. Why not?
15.
So you can see a little way into it. Like it's sort of as cubed. You can see there's definitely like maybe some rocks there.
Okay.
But other than that,
can you use your eye?
I could, but we've only got 5 charges left of it. It's not.
I think he means the magical
eye that you can.
Oh, the magical eye. I mean, I could.
Can I ball up some linen and throw it in?
Yeah.
See if it catches fire or anything.
It doesn't catch fire. It sort of doesn't go as far as Sam's pebble, but it sort of lands about 10 feet. You can see where it lands basically.
Yeah. And does it do anything?
It doesn't. It's like the mist sort of sweeps away, but it lands and it slowly comes back.
I could conjure some animals. No, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, you totally could.
I could conjure some animals.
Because they're not real animals, right?
Well, they're real enough.
How do you
to
morally feel about conjuring animals to kill
I'd
them?
feel really.
And in magical
really,
animals, would they be like susceptible?
Would you feel that there would be it's rejecting your ranger natural powers to summon things into this world to kill them?
Yeah, I'm not happy with creating suicide
What about a
pets.
fly?
To create something and then just get. I mean, they die after an hour anyway, but even still.
I mean, you used a spell before, and it's the creatures don't feel anything. They listen. They're very friendly to you, and do stuff. There's no ethics involved. You don't have to go through an ethics committee.
No, but even so, this is
why do you even have this spell if you're not going to close this out?
Well, I create them to help us.
Yeah.
But there
Can
always
I
can be
please?
danger.
Can I cast clairvoyance on the middle of the room?
All right. And what does clairvoyance do? You need to
So it
read it out to me.
creates an invisible sensor within range in a location that I can see or is obvious where it is. It remains in place for duration and can't be attacked or otherwise interacted with. I choose either hearing or seeing. I'm going to choose seeing. And I basically see everything from that point.
Excellent.
In the middle of the room.
And how long does it last for? Well, is that long as you...
It's a 10-minute casting times and it lasts for up to 10 minutes.
Excellent. You shoot out from your sort of mind's eye and you go through the fog. You sort of go to sort of this area here. And it's actually not a palisade, it's a grotto. And you see a very beautiful looking woman who's stood there, cocking her head to one side and like looking out into the fog, probably listening in on your conversations. There seems to be 2 bags next to her, like one huge sort of sack and then one smaller sack. Actually, make an Arcana check.
Yeah. What does she look like? 26.
You have probably read about these creatures. She looks like a fey creature. Again, the way she sort of looks, you probably realise that she's probably a siren.
Oh no.
Again, you would know that sirens are good creatures. They act on their own means, but most of them are quite good, being fey. Again, you can't hear anything or if she's muttering any spells or anything like that, but she just seems to be cocking her head, like listening.
Okay. If she's got like any form of true sight or see invisibility, then she can see my sensor, but otherwise.
Okay.
So I sort of report this back and say, well, we could just like try and talk to her.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe ask Gwen to do it because she's really chatty and approachable.
Oh yes, I could totally do that. She sounds like a lovely woman. I'm very good at talking.
Go for it.
Okay.
Might have to shout.
Maybe don't walk into the mist.
Yeah.
She has the mist is all the way round to get to the fog.
And it's only
Could
sort
you
of
not
40
shout
feet
through it,
away,
though?
so you could just shout at
Yeah.
her.
Shall I shout to her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm still watching. By the
Yeah,
way.
you're watching. Yeah. So Gwen. Hello, fair lady of the grotto. We 4 adventurers would like to talk to you about stuff.
It's good. It's good, Gwen.
You see it in your sensor, clairvoyance center. You see the woman sort of go. Doesn't answer back. And Gwen keeps continuing, keeps saying, I'm terribly sorry if we're interrupting your me time or your misty time. Are you having a spa? I don't. Oh gosh. Oh my.
Ask her what the fog is.
Oh, could you help us? It seems you seem to have a lot of fog. Have you got some trouble with the boiler or?
Good.
Oh, okay. Again, doesn't answer.
Does it look like she can hear what is being said?
Yes, she does.
Okay, fine. Can I, in Elven, can I shout at her and say, can you hear us? Are you understanding us properly?
Again, in your mind's eye, she recognises Elven. She sort of calls back in Elven. Yes, can I help you? Can I help you, adventurers?
Oh, sorry to disturb you. We passing through. It's a very strange
welcome.
place, Bess.
Oh yes, how are you finding it?
It's full of traps.
Oh, yes. Sarek is
Yes.
quite like that. He does like his traps.
Oh, you know them, do you?
Oh yes, I do.
Oh.
Do you want to come in? Do you want to come to the grotto? We can talk about this properly.
Well, only if you don't mind.
You're more than welcome to.
Sure. Just we've never seen. This is an extraordinary mess you've got around you.
I know. I think it's one of his other traps. I don't know. Really, I've always just been told to stay here. So.
Oh, I see.
You're gonna have to come to me.
It's really weird, isn't it? Like, do you know what he does? Like, why it's him?
I couldn't possibly say.
Can I insight check?
You can totally insight check.
That was 16.
16. She's not lying. Again, she seems very friendly. She does seem quite evasive though about knowing stuff.
Yes. No, that's quite understandable. Has anybody else been here? Have you had any other visitors recently? Or?
Not recently. I've had one or two. Maybe a few years ago.
Yeah.
They didn't get here though. They had some trouble in the mist.
Oh, do you know what they did?
Oh, they came into the mist, saw me, saw the grotto, but then they were coming towards me, and then they just stopped, and then they walked back out.
It's very strange.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, lovely lady. This is very forward of me.
You're such a kind
It's
adventurer.
quite alright, but it's very forward of me. But that's a lovely pair of sacks you've got right there. Why would you have something like that?
Well, naturally, I've been told that any adventurer that makes it to the grotto can choose between myself or the two sacks to carry on in their adventure. But you've got to come over here to get them. I can't leave here.
You ask her how she got down there.
Yes. How did you get there?
Sarek called me from the other plane, and now I'm here.
Wouldn't you love to go back to the Fae Wild?
I can't possibly say.
Oh, but this is the thing. We might be able to help you.
Oh,
I'm quite
possibly.
a powerful wizard. I'm capable of plane of travel.
Oh.
I might be able to help you.
Oh, that sounds great.
So I'm communicating all this back. I'm just like, yeah. So there's a mist here. It seems that the last people that came into it appear to have walked in and then essentially forgotten and gone out. So it may not be damaging. It may just be mentally discombobulating.
So I won't be immune to that kind of thing.
I don't remember what monks do.
Poison and disease.
Poison. So you're immune to poison, but I don't
It's a bit
know.
like magic charm or something.
Yeah.
But you can get rid of charm effects, can't you?
Oh.
With an action. Well, tell you what. Why don't you?
Yeah, I can.
Why don't you walk in?
Yeah.
See what happens, and if something charms you, I'll shout, "Remember your training" or something to that, and then you know to focus, and you should be all right.
Okay.
Okay, lovely lady.
Oh, yes.
We're sending
Hello,
everyone at the
adventurers.
party in soon.
Okay.
She should be able to make her way over. If you have any questions while this is happening, just shout. We'll let you know what's happening.
Okay.
I won't be able to communicate with her though. She only understands Irish.
She from your clairvoyance, she could listen. It seemed like she could understand common. To be fair, I mean, I'm assuming this whole conversation gone on in Elvish. So.
Yeah.
Shall I at least try the cube? Just push it out and see if it pushes the fog away.
You can try.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the cube at second level. At first level, gases, wind, and fog can't pass through.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try that. Guys,
Doesn't it have a magic effect as well? You can stop magic getting through.
that's level 5.
Okay.
I'd imagine spell effects can't pass through the barrier.
Fine.
Is 4.
Okay. No, that's fine. You try the gas.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the plan?
I'm creating the cube,
Right.
and then pushing it into the gas without.
You're not
stepping.
going into it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it sort of forms around, like, it forms over the top of it, like, sort of thing. But it doesn't envelop you, but it probably will do. Yeah, a bit like that.
Okay.
But so you think, like, in this way, you could move across. You'd have to be very quick to get across, I guess.
Yeah. So this works, guys. Should we all go? And we'll save a key point for Sarah because those are more useful than anything I can do.
Well, apparently, when you go in, you can either pick between her and then the small and big sack, and she'll be able to like some reward. But I think maybe try to.
How tall?
Sorry, lady. This is a little bit back and forth.
It's taking a long time to get over to talk to me.
I know. I'm very sorry. Do you speak common?
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
And I'd switch to common.
Oh,
do you mind if we?
This is so much better.
I'm
thanks,
so
guys.
sorry. Yes, it means the rest of the party will be able to understand.
Oh, yes.
That's fine. Do we all need to come over, or just one of us?
I mean, it'd be nice to talk to you guys all properly and ask you how the dungeon's going and if you need any help.
Are you sure you don't want to come out?
I can't come out.
I mean,
But don't we choose you as one of the options? So you have to come.
I'll explain it when you're over here. It's a bit tricky.
all right. Well, I think we should see what the gas does first before.
Oh, so you want to?
Because otherwise we'll have to use a
use
bunch
it.
of charges.
Okay. I won't use another.
Okay,
But we know the cube works, so I deactivate it.
Okay. So you start walking across into the mist.
I'll kind of stick my head into it.
All right. Need you to make me a intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh, dear Lord. 3.
So as soon as you put your head into the fog,
Yeah.
it sort of envelops you, and things in your mind go completely blank. Your intelligence and charisma scores become 1. You can't cast any spells, activate any magic items, understand any language, or communicate in any intelligible way.
So I can't. So could I not use my stillness of mind to stop that? Oh my God! I'm a lemming.
Yeah, Sarah comes stumbling back out. You can recognise that these are your friends.
Oh, right, cool.
So yeah, so you see them.
Oh wow!
Oh wow! That's
Sarah?
So what did? Sorry, I'll write down what's happened.
So your intelligence and charisma scores are now 1. You can't cast any spells or activate any magic items, understand the language, or communicate in any intelligible way. You can identify your friends, follow them, and even protect them.
Oh.
So you're like, oh, friend.
So,
Sarah, friend.
So I'm just like a
Sarah.
sidekick that can't think but can do
Yeah,
things.
pretty much.
Cool. Okay.
Dribbling slightly.
And Gwen's like, oh, Sarah, you don't look well. Are you okay? Oh, Sarah, friend. Oh, guys, I think the mist did a number on her.
Yes, I think you're right.
lady. Your mist seems to have really done bad things to our companion.
Oh no, that's so bad, guys. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Oh, I still think you should come over though.
I think you did though.
Oh,
I think you did know. I'm quite upset that we've been nothing but nice.
I know. I can't leave the grotto. Sarek said I can't leave.
Ooh, you can't leave, but you could help us. If you throw out the sacks, we can then rope them in.
That is a possibility.
Let's do it.
Which sack would you like?
Both of them.
I can only let you take one.
Okay, what's on offer then?
So there's one big sack and there's one slightly smaller sack.
Ryan? Sarah? Big or small?
Sorry, do I recognise this magical effect?
Yeah, go for it.
17.
17. So you recognise it. Some sort of it dampens the intelligence and charisma. So you know what basically all the things I
Is
said.
it permanent?
You know that this effect will sort of last until the person affected was able to breathe clean air above ground. Probably. Oh my god!
I don't go bald.
So, but other than that, you don't think there's any other way to get rid of it. You'd also be aware that if anyone else goes to the frog, the same thing could happen to them, but then have to have a very strong intelligence scale.
Look,
I can send in Ropey.
I'm the brains of the group. I can't risk myself. If my intelligence went, with no more spells.
Okay, right, we'll go for the big bag.
Okay.
My friend will be in a sec. Ropey, just go and go. There's a little grotto over there.
Yeah,
Just go.
so what would happen if we took both bags?
You could try, but you'd probably be... I don't know. No one's ever tried that. They've always sort of got lost in the fog.
Yeah, but when we take the sacks, then you'll be able to go home.
Possibly. I cannot say.
Let's do it. Ropey, there's a grotto just over there, about there where that lady was speaking. Could you just snake in, give her a nice wave, and then grab the 2 sacks?
Okay. Because your clairvoyance is still up, isn't it? What happens is, so you see this in your mind's eye, so the rope snakes across into the mist. Mist obviously doesn't seem to affect it. In your mind's eye, you see the rope sort of come in, does a very comical sort of like wave. Siren's like, oh, that's clever. Oh. Which bag are you going for first?
Big one.
Big one. So as the rope snakes around it and tugs it, and starts pulling it. I'm guessing are you pulling that out and then going for the second sack, or are you trying to...
Yeah, let's do one at a time.
So as you do that, as soon as the rope touches it and starts pulling it, both the siren and the small bag vanish.
Oh, she was nice.
Well, I mean, I was about to kill her, so... I mean, that's
And you
all
slowly
happened.
but surely drag out this large sack. Can you roll me a 1d10?
Should we have taken the siren?
It's a possibility. But I don't think sirens are...
Roll me a 1d10, Sam.
Oh, she probably went back to the Feylands.
Is someone minding me? Because I'm like...
Yeah, Gwen's following you behind like a sort of HY.
3.
Okay, so you open it and it's got quite big 5 pieces of jewellery inside.
Oh,
Maybe about like 10 gold pieces
I would
each.
have rather had the siren. Not had her, but she was a bit tall for me.
Oh, sorry, no, ignore me, sorry, that was... sorry, because it's a large sack, not small, sorry. 50 pieces of copper, silver, electrum, gold, and platinum.
Oh.
Right,
It's even worse.
do me a Arcana check for me, please.
I would love to. But is a 15.
15. You recognise this bag instantly. Like, again, you probably couldn't see it in your clairvoyance as clearly, but now it's here. It's just a very big bag of holding.
Nice.
Ooh.
There's nothing else in the bag.
And just all these 50 pieces of copper, silver, electrum, gold, and the platinum.
How big a bag are we talking about?
It's a fairly nice sack.
Okay, fine. And I can't see in that room there are any other ways out from what I can see.
From your advantage from the corridor, doesn't seem to be anything.
No, okay. Well, guys, okay. Everyone minus Sarah. We
Poor Sarah.
seem to be. There's one more door.
And
I think by this time Gwen probably takes the sunblade off you just in case. She's like, oh no, like a toddler, like
Let's go for a wander.
no.
she wanders off into the mist now. It just seems fine.
I mean, there's no like. I don't think we are aware of any other ways, right? There's one door that takes us to the big room, and then
We need to go back topside. We can't let her be like
we
this.
probably should go back topside.
And then we come back in.
Yeah.
We
I'd
know
say
the
so.
way. We know we'll have to get through the poison room, but I can use a cube for that.
Yeah, definitely. Your cube recharges, doesn't it?
I think
It does at the big
It
dawn of
does.
every day.
I didn't do that, so I will check.
I think we should. I mean, we can bring back in things like swords. You know, perhaps recruit a rogue.
There might be there might be a wandering traveller outsider who could still use themselves.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that sort of thing.
Yeah, no, I don't want to leave Sarah like this.
This is quite. It's quite a drastic thing to happen. I mean, I can't remember anything else that has happened, or like any other ways in or out. Is the thing.
Right, do you
So
want
what's the plan?
Do you want to displace up, get a breath of air? Gwen and I will stay here and just like be really careful. Oh, I've got my cube and it's now fully charged again.
Nice.
And
Well, if we go up to top side, I won't be able to get back down.
you'll have to go the long way.
Yeah, exactly.
You just have to remember everything we did to get where we
I mean, it's within the last 24 hours, so you vaguely know where all the traps are and how to get back to this area.
Do you think you could get through the
I mean,
poison?
Sam could give the map that he's been drawing as we've been going along.
Yep.
Yeah, I can do a quick copy of that.
Yep.
I have Scholar's Pack. I can
So
all
you
that
do a quick
stuff.
sketch.
Okay, cool. Well, I will
It's not
sort
going to be an
of.
easy journey for you.
No, it won't.
You grab Sarah's hand.
Or just displace, can't you?
So I'm going to get on my broom,
All right.
and I'll sort of pull Sarah onto it as well.
I mean, you realise this is safe because it's like, oh, it's Ryan friend, Ryan good, Ryan's
fine.
broom, really good.
Like, I know Dimension Door works 200 feet, I think. So I need to make sure that we're definitely in range of, like, am I 100% sure that I could get out?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, fine. Right, let's just do it. Dimension
So
Door.
you dimensional door. It's about I'd say about midday. The sun's shining and you see the beaches. And as soon as you get at this area, you're like, whoa, whoa. You remember everything, and you're like, God, that was awful. Never walk into a mist again. No. But you're now back to your normal senses, and you can obviously understand what's going on, and like you understand what's been happening and everything.
So, Sarah,
Yes.
as we're just flying along.
Are we flying back? Is that flying back?
Yeah, so the others are waiting for us inside.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, we've got to come find them. I've got the bag of holding. I've got all the treasure. We don't have to go back in.
Oh, we could totally cut and run.
You don't? what are you doing in the meantime, Sam? Gwen is just like, I mean, we could try and find some swords in here and keep going.
I think this place is really dangerous, Gwen. I don't think just...
Sam, do you trust Ryan and Sarah to come back?
Well,
They've cut and run on several adventures before.
No, I've been friends. I've been friends with them for at least 10 years.
Do an inside check.
Six, 40.
Yeah, they totally would come back. Yeah, they're quite nice. Gwen's a silly person to doubt them. So
But Gwen, I mean, if they've, maybe the worst has happened, they've gone magically insane.
Oh.
If they don't come back in like a day, then we'll
That's
go.
quite a long time, Sam.
12 hours.
That's still like I'd
6 hours.
Oh.
6 hours.
half an hour.
Half an hour.
Okay, I'm glad
Half
we
an hour.
bargained down to that. I'm good. You're so good at bargaining, Sam. Let's see if we can find any swords down here. Maybe, or find some more doors or anything like that.
Well, we've got 2 doors. The one over here
Oh, the one.
on my drawing.
Yes.
And
yes.
we can try the one over here, but I think we'll need Ryan's particular set of skills to get into there.
Maybe. Yes.
Oh wait, no, that's just death.
Oh, the southern door.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where all the spears came out.
Yeah, no, we can't use that, and the spears are too big.
Yeah.
Where are we going to find swords? Because we've gone everywhere.
Whilst they discuss this for about half an hour, what are you guys doing?
So look, I mean, I've got a crown, I've got 4,000 gold pieces, I've got this key. Oh, I've got the key.
That's a bit mean.
That is a bit mean, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe we
So we
should
go
go
back.
back.
So we go back. If we go back, right, we're being good, we get more of the cut. I think that's
Yeah.
only fair.
I think so.
Because we could have just,
Yeah.
fine. Okay, right. I'm going to fly back to the entrance
Yeah,
of it,
all the top, yeah.
and then I'm going to add a level of, so it's a level 3 spell, but I'm casting it at level 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Fly, and it'll affect both of us.
See you.
And for an hour,
Yep.
we can fly
Excellent.
at 60 feet speed. So
My
between
God.
us, we should be able to just float over all the traps and round.
Yeah,
and
and then I
stuff.
think you're sensible enough now to be like, all right, don't go there. And then the gas in the chapel has now dispelled.
Dissipated.
Oh, God, I was so close. You go back through here, down to this corridor, back into the laboratory. Again, doesn't seem to be any changes there. I think you do notice, again, there's lots of more hooks and like various tools and stuff that could be used maybe for to open stuff. So if you want to take some of those, try that.
Yeah, embalming tools. And then like long and thin. Oh, the embalming tools could have just been
Yeah,
put in
long
the-
and thin things.
Yeah, things like that. Let's do that. Take a look.
Okay, so you do that again because you're flying over the trapped room with all the moving furniture. You manage to get through that,
again.
and then you go to here. What are we doing in the meantime, Sam? What are we doing?
I'm just asking
DM
for
wants
your...
to play.
I'm asking about your history. Like, Gwen, how did you come to be a warrior?
Oh, it's a long tale. I don't think we've got time. Like, they'll be back any minute.
Oh, okay. Small talk deactivated.
How do you find this? How do you think it's going? You get your own cube of force.
Shuts out bad conversation.
I'm sorry,
Okay,
Sam.
well, Gwen doesn't really want to speak.
Oh, no,
okay,
no,
Gwen,
no,
no,
she
you've made it clear.
No, I'll tell you.
I know, I'm your favourite, that's fine.
Samuel. I'd say by this time, like, Ryan and Sarah have sort of caught up, and you probably can hear, like, Sam wailing a little bit,
I'm
and
going to say
Gwen going, I'm really sorry, come back.
Hey guys, we're back.
Oh gosh, you guys are back.
Why are you down here?
Oh well,
I
Sam.
don't think it worked on Sarah.
Oh.
No, I think she's still
But
sick.
she just make a deception check.
11. Oh no, sorry, that's -1. 9.
9. Gwen's like, you guys, stop it. You guys are always doing this little shit. I have to admit, I thought you guys would run away without us, but Sam was steadfast and believed in you guys. So it's great to have you guys back. Yes.
How dare you?
Oh, absolutely.
How dare you think?
Oh,
I'm not gonna. That's not worthy of response. Gwen, think about what you've done.
Oh,
No.
Think about what you've done.
So harsh.
Right. Did you find any swords?
no, we just kind of waited for you for half an hour and then Sam went off in a bit of a huff.
I think we should try those tools in the door.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Tools in the door? Sounds good. So, yeah, you make it back to here. What would you guys like to do?
Put some tools in those
Tools. Sounds good. Alright, so you put the first one in, nothing happens. Put the second one in, nothing happens. Third one in, nothing happens.
Did you guys buy the swords like you said you were going
And
to?
we came straight back. You'd found swords.
What? Where would we have found swords?
In a huge dungeon of dangers. No, it's fine. Don't worry.
Make just a straight intelligence check, all of you.
Oh, I've got a short sword.
Oh,
Just the one, though.
oh God's sake! I love that. That's so good. Oh no, I'm not helpful this time.
16.
16?
7.
Oh,
I think,
intelligence.
yes, straight intelligence.
16.
16. You think to yourselves, well, if putting them in one by one didn't work, maybe putting them all in at the same time might do something.
Okay. Ching.
Yeah.
So Gwen grabs the other one, all goes in together, and yeah, as you do so, the door swings open. You look upon an enormous chamber coloured in pastels. A forest of massive, many-hued columns support the ceiling, and your light sources go to about sort of here, but you can see it extends further on. So, from here, you can tell there is what looks like a demon face in the ceiling, about 30 feet up here, and there seems to be a door into some sort of there's like a 10-foot sort of roomish type thing here with a door. But you've got dark vision, haven't you, Sam? So you see a little bit, sees a bit further, and you see sort of a dais sort of over here.
Dice over there. Devil thing over there.
That way sounds good.
That way sounds good.
I like to walk away from devils, generally.
Sounds good.
I light up with my last oil flask, do you think, guys?
Well, hang on. So if you we're just going back to my notes here.
Yeah, if there's a throne.
If you find the false, you find the true, and into the columned hall you'll come. And there the throne, that's key and keyed.
We've got one key.
Yes.
Maybe we should go and have a look.
There's probably a keyhole in the throne. That's my bet.
That would be my bet too.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so
Well, we're still both flying at this point.
Fly
So we should just glide into the room.
gliding into the room. Okay, what are you doing, Sam? I'm guessing you guys are going towards the dais.
We made it very obvious that we were flying. Just rubbed it in there.
Okay. I follow.
Your arms everywhere.
Wait, if you cast fly, doesn't mean you don't need the broom.
I've already gone.
As you voice his thoughts aloud.
But you didn't prove yourself on the broom last time.
Well, obviously
That was
not
a
my
once
first
in a
attempt.
generation attempt at broom usage there, and it was didn't go down well.
Okay, yeah, we follow.
So as you approach the dais, contrasting with the pastel colours of the floor and the pillars of the hall, is the stark blackness of this huge dais on the south wall, atop which sits an obsidian throne inlaid with silver and ivory skulls. Upon the throne rests a crown made of gold and a sceptre made of electrum, with a gold knob on one end and a silver cap on the other.
Can I fly over so I'm not touching anything
yeah.
and inspect the throne?
Yep, inspect away.
Can I have a look at the columns?
Have a look at the columns. Make an investigation
Oh
check.
dear, natural one.
Natural one. I mean, you can tell that from the crown and stuff, it's very, very impressive.
Yeah.
You can see, it's probably worth quite a lot, both of them. You also see, again, because you sort of look at it, you do see there's some sort of something over on the left-hand side when you're facing the dais. It looks like some charred remains of some sort with some sort of orange thing glowing in it.
Yeah.
Sam, so you were looking at the columns.
15.
15. Was that 15 investigation?
Yep.
Yeah, make an Arcana check as well for me.
13.
13. So there's all different colours, and you've got sort of going around with your lantern, you shining your lantern, revealing at them. There doesn't seem to be anything revealed from them, but you get the sense that there's something magical about these columns. You're not sure what, but they give off a very strong sense.
Ryan, these columns are magical. Have you got any idea?
On it, I'll cast Detect Magic.
Detect magic, excellent. So these are magical columns, and you have a sense that if one was to touch them, start to float up to the ceiling.
Well, I mean, that's useless for me. But you can fly if you want.
Unless there's something in the ceiling that you want to...
Looking up.
It seems to be solid. Make a perception check, actually.
Do you remember the film The Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
2.
Exactly.
Yeah, so the ceiling looks... I mean, you might fly up a little bit and just check. There doesn't seem to be any pointing stuff on the ceiling or any sort of...
No giant fan.
No giant...
Does anything on the throne look magical?
Look magical. With your Detect Magic, both the crown and the sceptre do seem magical. The crown and the golden knob of the sceptre radiate an aura of abjuration magic. And the silver end of the sceptre has an aura of necromancy magic. All of you, I think, you're all around the columns this side of it. You do see this for the charred remains. It's sort of strewn in the southern eastern corner. It looks very crisp and blackened. Remains of clothing and gear, arms and armour. It looks
Not
really
magical.
terrific. Actually, you do sense some magic coming from there. It's a strong aura of conjuration magic. So strong, actually. That's a good point. You feel there is something over there that has some sort of wish magic.
Oh, I relay this to everybody. Abjuration magic, necromancy, conjuration. That's a wish. Wish is this is big news. Not many people can cast wishes. It's about as complicated and as powerful as magic as you can get. That's powerful.
So you
What
just
happens
know
in-
it's generally over there? Or?
So you investigating the remains, Sarah?
Yes.
In the centre of these remains, there is a huge glowing orange gem,
Oh.
and it's sort of pulsating.
I do not pick that up.
That's fine.
What do you think he wished for? Peace?
A fiery death.
Yeah. Can I do Lich? Would I know that that's an undead thing?
A lich, yeah.
Can I do primeval awareness for a mile if there's any undead present?
Good idea.
For a mile.
Oh, my word. Okay.
Can't be another whole dungeon.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't know at the beginning.
So do you?
Sure.
So it's 1 mile of a creature of your choice, right?
Yeah, of a kind of like a not a race, but a group. So you can choose beasts or fae or undead.
Yeah. And do you know what the direction it is? How many of them are and stuff like that?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, it lets you know how many there are, what direction they're moving, and sort of generally speaking, which direction they are from you.
Just like if one's hiding behind a cupboard or something.
There is something undead coming from the south of you. One thing. And then you sense that there is an undead thing of a lesser extent at the back of the room, and you have a quick look and you see that there are, like, again with your dark vision now, so you can see there's like sort of 3 chambers, all sort of doors, and you sense it's coming from the northeast door over there.
Okay. I relay this information.
Yeah.
Oh, so should we deal with that first then? Because we don't want to be floating around this room and then...
It comes out.
Exactly.
Okay.
To deal with what? The
Yeah.
Something, you just said there's something undead in there. That's not good.
Yeah, but not the big one that's coming our way.
Because the big
It's
one.
neither of them are moving.
Oh,
You can
Yeah.
sense the direction where they're from.
okay.
I'd say it's within maybe 100 feet of you,
Ooh,
but not moving.
I think there's something really close behind this wall.
You probably want to clear off that one then
Yeah,
before we
that's-
have to face the other one,
In the north. Yeah.
Yeah.
potentially.
Good
Alright,
idea.
well, if you guys open it, I can blast from afar.
Maybe Ropey could open it.
Yeah.
Or maybe you with your huge radiant sword, like
Could open
slicing of undead. That's like
Well, yeah,
built for it.
but it's got to like get to it. You can't.
Gwen sort of picks up the crown after studying it. Seems fine.
Okay.
Do we want to leave this here?
Gwen,
Gwen, that is an
seriously.
incredibly powerful magical item.
Oh, is
Don't
it?
do this.
Yes, I just relayed that to everybody.
Oh, sorry.
Gwen,
Oh,
put it down.
I wasn't- okay.
Put it down. Thank you, Gwen.
Definitely don't
It's
put it
stuck.
on your head.
It's stuck. I
Oh
can't.
no.
It's stuck to my hand.
Gwen.
Oh, Gwen.
What do I do,
You're
guys?
so
Well-
silly.
Or just keep holding it for a sec, then, I
Okay.
guess.
I thought because you guys were collecting.
Don't
treasure
try and
before.
eat it.
Oh, damn it. It's because of that whole chocolate crown incident at Christmas again. For God's sake, guys, it was one time.
No, don't worry.
Right,
don't
3
worry.
times.
We all make mistakes.
Well, tell you what, maybe they go together. Why don't you try and pick up the scepter as well?
Okay. Picks up the scepter.
Don't touch the undead end.
Seems like she can't get either of them off.
Okay, cool. Well, at least we know where they are now. I guess that's a good thing.
I guess.
Thanks, Gwen.
Okay.
Maybe
Thanks,
you
Gwen.
could hit people with it.
Oh, yeah,
Do you
spiky
feel-
end.
Do you feel any attunement to them?
No, not really.
Okay, just feels like a big stick.
Yeah.
Right, just stay there. Right, you guys go deal with the undead. I'll deal with quest help over here.
Okay,
I'm
Sarah, should
gonna-
we go...
Yeah, while these guys do whatever, unless it's really like going to interrupt us, I'm going to cast Identify as a ritual. So it takes 11 minutes to do it. But
Okay, fair enough.
I'm going to try and figure out what on earth these are.
No worries. What are you doing, Sarah?
You want to use ropey to open it? Is there a door?
Yeah, so as you get closer
Is there
to
a
it,
handle?
there is a handle to it. As you get closer to it, it glows light blue.
Ooh, I'm
So
not
it
good
shines
with
a bit.
magic, Sam.
No, I'm not.
Electric
Shall
blue
I
is
have a
called.
look? I've done quite a bit of reading. Oh, not that much reading though. Arcana would be 8.
Oh, okay, 17.
17. I
Maybe
mean,
I do know more about magic.
again, for you, like, blue doors probably a bad sign. I mean, Sarah, because you're a drunken monk, you're like, means nothing.
Right.
Like, these doors have, you've been through so much in this dungeon, it probably is just like just a way to light it, right? Just light it up for people to invite them in, basically.
Should we try?
I just realised Identify. I need to touch the thing to use it, so I'm not going to do that.
Okay, that's fine.
That's a really bad idea.
I'm back and
That's
forth.
another-
Gonna leave
Sorry,
down.
I'm gonna just say stay there and then glide over.
Guys! Okay.
No,
I'll
don't.
come.
Should we
Hello.
leave her alone?
Oh, she's in the same room with us. It's fine. Oh, come on, come wander over.
Oh, okay.
And
She plods along, like, with that
Don't touch
step.
the pillars.
Okay. So she sort of
What are you
scrunches.
guys looking at?
Okay.
The blue glowing door.
Rovey!
Blue glowing door.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything like? Is it just lit up? But it's blue and glowing.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what you see.
Is there anything written on it?
Nothing written on it.
Oh, Chad.
No handle, did you say?
There is a handle, yeah.
Everyone ready? I can send Ropey in and we all blast at the same time. I know it's undead. Oh, can there be good undead? I don't know.
We tell me.
Probably not in here.
Probably not. To be
I
fair,
don't
Well, the
think...
siren wasn't particularly.
but she was
she
fey.
was-
That's
she was
different.
Just not helpful.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
so at the very best, the person will be unhelpful. And we've killed lots of unhelpful
Yeah.
people before, so.
Let's get rid of it.
Okay,
Well, I
right.
guess we can't ask Gwen to open the door, can we?
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Gwen.
Well, I can try and put something.
No, Gwen.
Okay.
No. Right. So.
You're so mean to
What's
Gwen.
this? What's over here?
So that's another devil face. So she looks very similar to the one that you saw in this
Yeah.
one.
Do I detect any magic over here, by the way?
I should just roll a Arcana check as well. I know you're doing detect magic, but it's good to
20.
20. Yeah, so you surmise, like, again, they look very much like the sphere of annihilation that you came to in the first room. But it's not quite. You can see there's something else about it. It looks almost as if it's like a portal.
Yeah.
And again, going back to this one, you think, yeah, that also looked a bit like a portal as well.
Oh dear.
Actually, all of you make perception checks again.
Oh.
No, Gwen doesn't get it.
22.
15.
15?
17.
There is a slight breeze in the room, so you suspect that if you were floating or something like that, you probably would, without any control, you'd probably be forced into one of these portals.
Oh, I see.
But it's a very light breeze just on the ground now, but obviously if you have no
If you're
control...
weightless.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
That's what you probably quickly surmise.
Okay. Well, come on, open it up.
Open the door?
We'll deal with whatever's in.
Who's opening the door?
Ropey.
Ruby? Okay. So as you open the door, you see a low stone table upon which rests a wooden sarcophagus. There are various broken and looted urns and coffers scattered about. Yep, that's it.
Should we set fire to it just to make sure? Feels
Yeah, set
disrespectful.
fire to
It is made of wood, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Feels so disrespectful.
No, that's it.
Step aside.
It's undead.
Right, I'm going to set fire to it with
Set fire.
firebolt.
Easily catches and goes up in flames. Nothing happens. Like it just burns and goes away to cinders, and you can see like there was some sort of mummified remains in there, but it doesn't look like anything was activated or anything. It just burns away to cinder,
Perfect.
and that's it.
Should we try the other doors?
Should we? Well, is there any treasure in there?
Quick investigation check.
6.
Can I as well, sorry?
Yeah, absolutely. 6, son.
6 plus 7, my brain's not working, 13.
13.
14.
14. You guys have a quick move around in the wrappings, all the burning remains. There doesn't seem to be anything there.
Should we try the other rooms?
Middle room or end room?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we mess around with the stuff over there, I'm
Gwen's
worried about
like,
the big
guys,
undead.
Guys, I can't really fight or anything. If there's something proper, like, and
Okay,
she's,
you can hit people with it.
yeah, but I
You might stick to the enemy.
Oh no, I don't want that.
Well,
Can we just stop? Can you just help me? Like,
Well,
you just seem to just go off on your own little adventures, and you always leave me out of it.
this is why, Gwen,
I tried
isn't it? We don't pick up things randomly, do we, Gwen?
I was trying to help.
We cast detect magic and then tell each other that it is strong abjuration magic, and then we don't touch it, do we, Gwen? God. I really need to learn to spell magic at some point. Gwen, I'm ranting because I'm actually venting my own frustrations and my own magical knowledge.
She goes to pat you, but then she's like,
No.
I'm sorry.
It's fine, Gwen.
Alright.
I could chop your hand off.
she's joking. She's joking.
She looks aghast. You got 2 rooms.
We'll get through this, and then we'll leave, and we'll find you a knowledgeable wizard to help,
Okay.
or a cleric or
Good
something.
plan.
That sounds good. You guys are the best. Seems to have forgotten that you guys were angry at it for like 5 minutes.
Oh, I love you, Gwen. Should we try this one? Can I have a look at the door?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
24.
24. So this one is to the centre door, yeah?
Yeah.
In the northern wall. So looking at this door, it lights up like a faint glow of purple as you get closer to it. So wait, sorry, what were you doing? You were
I
investigating
was
it?
just investigating.
Yeah, it just looks like that. This is you put your ear close to it, but you don't hear anything.
Ropey?
Ropey.
Ropey.
Okay, ropey.
As the rope touches the door, the light changes to a bright purple with tinges of sickly green.
Yeah.
And as it opens, you see a bare chamber with a wooden door on the north wall and pairs of swords crossed behind shields hung upon the walls. There are 3 such sets on each walls to either side, so west and east, and then 2 such sets on the northern door, one flanking each side of the door.
Ooh, swords, we need... Oh no, we needed swords.
So, you going in? Or is Sarah
Well,
going?
Sarah's
Sarah's just like...
Is everything magical?
jiggling with excitement.
All the swords and shields are magical.
I don't think they're going to be very nice.
I mean, guys, this is normally a bad sign.
Do
Could
we?
you flame bolt, or whatever it is you do when we're just worried about something and we want to
Firebolt.
destroy it at a distance?
Firebolt. Yeah, I got them. I'll do it.
So what? So
At
there's
the back wall, one of the swords and shields, I'm just going to hit it.
hit it. All right. I guess is it a dexterity thing or
No, it's an attack roll.
attack roll? Go
If
for
it
it.
has an AC.
It does have an AC.
Oh,
Oh no, why did we do that?
well, in that case,
Actually, I'll get you all to roll initiative now. This isn't a surprise round. isn't it?
23.
23 does
To
hit.
3
23. Ryan, what's your initiative?
3.
3.
with a natural 1.
Dear
But that
me.
doesn't matter because it totally does.
Sam.
23.
23. What I'm guessing Sarah's dex is slightly higher than yours.
Yeah.
So how much damage did you hit it for? Yeah, you definitely hit the sword.
20 fire damage.
20 fire damage. All right. As you do that, it sort of blasts out one of the one set of it completely gone, and the other 7 sets of swords and shields start to react.
I should have just fireballed the room, really, shouldn't I? That would have been more effective in hindsight, but never mind.
Okay, Sarah, your first react. You see all these swords and shields going straight towards you.
Cool. I don't really want to go in the room. Are they flying?
They're flying towards the aggressor, which is Ryan.
Okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, well, yeah, okay, I'll go in and start hitting the closest.
All right, go make an attack roll. I'm guessing what you're doing it with your blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
14.
14. That doesn't make it. So what happens is that you try and hit it first one, and the shield of the set comes down and blocks the attack.
Okay, I'll go for my second
Your
hit.
second attack.
Oh, 22.
That definitely hits.
Yeah, it hits. So 3 plus 7, 10.
10. Yep.
And then I'll go for I'll use a key point to do my flurry of blows. So I'll make 2 attacks with my use quarter
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. It counts as a magic weapon as well. While on strike,
So
technically.
20.
20 hits. Yep.
And then I'll roll for the fourth as well. 17.
Hits.
Cool.
All the damage.
8 plus 5 is 13
Okay.
for the first one, and then 7 plus 5 is 12 for the second.
You cut down the shield with your sunblade, and then you just like whop whop whop. Swords bend and clatter to the ground.
Cool.
So that's one.
And then I'm nipping
out.
back out of the room, but
Yep.
I'm kind of ready in case they fly out of the room.
All right. Yeah. I'll say because you're very nippy, you don't get an attack opportunity from the 6
Yeah.
of the
Well,
sets.
you actually can disengage with flurry blows anyway, can't you? Because you're
Even better.
a monk.
Yeah.
He's just like, whoa,
Damn
wasn't even
monks.
there. Wasn't even there. Sam, your go.
I'm going to conjure a bear.
Fucking sweet.
This is good.
We approve.
Two brown bears.
2 brown bears.
2 bears.
Or shall I just do one?
No, what are you doing, Sam?
One polar bear. Let's do one polar bear.
Polar bear's better than brown bears?
Does it get his own initiative or does it act on yours?
No, it gets his own.
Brilliant, can you roll that?
Is 13 plus whatever its dex is. Okay,
Have you summoned a bear without knowing what its dex is?
pretty much.
That's even worse than when I cast a spell and I don't know what it's...
Sarah scoots out of the room just in time as this huge polar bear just appears from nowhere. Looks incredibly confused because it's now underground.
Okay, yeah. So it'll be 13.
13, that's fine. You might want to keep the stats up for when.
Yeah, I'm keeping them up.
All right, so that's. I'm
it's gonna die so quickly. Right, so I've conjured that as my action, and just gonna go. Sup, Snowy? Take down those sword things when you have a chance, please. Good man. Okay, and
That is the best bear impression
the
I've heard
bear
all day.
looks super confused, but it's like okay, Sam.
thanks, Snowy.
They were going for Ryan, and now they see this polar bear, and it's like excellent. So the first sword attacks. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, it's going to be a bloody mess.
They're all gonna hit. The bear has...
7 slashing damage
the
as
bear
it
has
comes through.
as bad AC as I do.
The second one is a 14 to hit.
Oh dear.
That's also 4 slashing damage as
Why
well.
have you done this?
It's now the polar bear's go. It's like now it's got 2 long gashes down its sides. It's bleeding. The blood's going into this white fur and everything.
Oh.
So it looks back at you. It's like the Coca-Cola polar bear advert where it's sort of like...
Stop guilt.
Gwen
Okay.
starts crying.
Yeah, Gwen's crying in the background with us.
You have
Scepter and a
created
crown.
me for death. What is my purpose?
What's the polar bear doing, Sam?
I hate you all so much. It's so horrible. Okay, he's gonna attack
Yeah.
one of them.
Alright.
Right. So the first one is 19 plus 7.
Yep, that definitely hits.
The second attack will be 16 plus 7.
Yes, that hits as well. So
Okay. So the first one 8 damage.
8 damage, good.
And then the second one will be 14 slashing damage.
14 damage. So he manages to take out one of the swords that was attacking it. So he sort of mauls it down and like rah, scratches it, bends all swords. So one of them is out of action. Can it do anything else?
No, I don't do that. It's just badass.
It's just badass. It looks badass whilst doing it. But the other 2 sets of swords are now going to attack it. First one misses, just flies over its head. Second one is a 16 to hit.
Yep. It's fine. It's
That is a 6 slashing damage as it comes slashing down. It's now Gwen's go. Gwen's like, I can't do anything.
Stay there.
Okay. It's now Ryan's go.
In this room
Yes.
are 5 sets of...
So you've taken out. So there was 7
No.
sets.
You took out one, I took out one, the bear took out one.
I think there's now 4 sets left.
4 sets and a bear.
Yes.
Okay. Right. And then no one else is in the room.
Currently, no one else is in the room.
Okay, fireball in the room.
Oh, you're so hard.
Conjured creature. I'm a wizard. I don't care about these things.
Excellent.
Everyone needs to, including the bear, needs to make a dexterity
All right, I'll
saving
make you do
throw.
this. What do they need to beat?
My thing, which is
It's gonna be
17.
massive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, none of the swords make it.
The bear doesn't make it.
Good. 10, 14, 17, 18, 21, 26, 31 fire damage.
What happens is that Ryan just goes, sort of moves Gwen out of the way and then just...
I am like, good idea, conjure creature. Fireball. You won't feel the pain.
So, so it just... this whole room explodes into fire. Like, all the swords just... drop. Like, it's almost like a heat metal sort of activates it, and just if swords and shields could scream, they are screaming, but they all just fall to the ground. How's the bear looking?
Yeah, he's dead.
And so all you see is this of fire.
Yeah.
Maybe there's like the smell of burnt fur and some burnt.
I'm just gonna look inside. Is the bear dead?
It looks horrific.
It's like hot and...
It's cool. Yeah, it's still quite hot inside. All the swords and shields have melted. The door's still fine, but it looks snowy is no more. Like a hideous burnt bear carcass. The smell of burnt meat and flesh.
I'm just gonna close the door again, and I'm gonna be like, I think it needs a little longer.
Yeah.
Just keep it in there for a couple minutes.
He had 3 kids.
Well, why are you summoning? You don't. It's a summoned animal.
I pay him.
No, you don't.
Like his own plane. He's like a well-respected warrior.
Ah, good joke. Good joke. I see. And I tap your shoulder and move off. Right, come on. Next friend.
Gwen sort of tries to. She pats you with her elbow again with a sceptre, to say, "I understand, Sam.
Thanks, Gwen.
Yeah, I thought it was a very good idea. It's just a shame that there's lots of spiky things, and Ryan has to do his fireball spell. I know.
I'm
Just to
glad.
Sarah, I'm like, we took those down really quickly. That was quite well done. I love the way you can just get in and then get out. It left the target clean open for me. No collateral damage. It was fantastic.
I just swoop around.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's how long does fly last for? I assume you've been flying all this time or hovering
It
slightly.
technically is an hour.
Okay,
so-
yeah, it's about halfway.
mean-
I'm just going to say they're probably ending it now, sort of 5 minutes. So you sort of gently.
Okay, yeah,
swoop.
fine.
So going to the west door on this pillared room. This door again is another sort of light blue. You come to it. I guess you'd probably listen to it, check it for traps as usual. It seems fine, nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, have a look inside.
In the western room, there's nothing. It just looks dusty, empty.
Are we sure?
Can you have a double check for me if you like? Go investigation.
Oh, natural 20.
Yeah,
plus
there's
whatever.
definitely nothing in this room.
Okay.
No treasure or anything.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
that's really disappointing.
Oh.
Well, guys, I mean, to me, it seems like we have one huge undead thing in this place.
Mm-hmm.
We have tons of treasure, and Gwenny here has picked up what appears to be pretty powerful magic items as well. But how far in do you want to go? There's got to be, if it's south, we haven't been south, there's got to be some way in, but just that throne, I don't know, something weird about it.
Mm.
We haven't used our key yet as well. Also, a wish crystal, that's really weird. Don't like this. Too many questions.
Yeah. Gwen's just well, I'd quite like to get these off my hands before we leave. I don't want to be, see if we can try and get them off.
What, here, do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's a good point. If the magic's here, maybe the way to cure her is only here. Should
What
we
would that wish thing do?
I don't know. Would I know what a...
Well, yeah, you don't need to roll for that. You know that wishes are very powerful
Yeah.
and that they will grant
So,
your desire.
sorry, I may have misunderstood. So, is the crystal our wish to be used, or is it the result of the wish?
I think the detect magic was still present at that time, so you could tell it had a wish spell imbued in it.
Imbued in it.
So you probably want to pick it up and then make.
That's very different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can you wish that the lich wasn't there? /dead more?
Yes,
More dead.
but have you ever heard of those fairy tales where someone comes along and gives you anything you wish for, and they never end well? If you wish that the lich was dead, then you might be pushed forward in time until a point where the lich has died.
So wouldn't we wish something
Can you
like...
wish really exactly?
Yeah, I wish that those items weren't still magically stuck to Gwen's hands.
You might do, but her hands might fall off.
I said magically...
The very idea of
They'll
a
still be
wish
connected
is
to her hands.
bending the fabric of time. This is like Magic 101. You do not mess with
Could
wishes.
you wish that you had all of the treasure from this dungeon
Yeah.
and that we went straight back home in our current time period?
We could do,
Yeah.
yeah. But what if any of that treasure's cursed? Or what if the thing that was
Well,
protecting
these
the
are
treasure
sort of
knows where we've gone? There's
Because then he'd have to
ramifications.
come out of his place and then we'll be fine because...
Give it a try. Maybe I pick it up. That's all I know as a
Yes.
with my check.
Can you wish for 1,000 wishes?
No.
Can't wish for
No.
more wishes. Have
And
you
you
never
know-
seen Aladdin? Come
Yeah.
on, that's like the one.
That's the one rule. That D&D Aladdin story.
So how many wishes does a wish thing have?
So wishbone would be one wish.
One wish, okay.
Should we have a look at the room that may have cooled down now?
Yeah, it's probably done by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go and have a look.
So you open it again. The bodies are still there. Melted metal's all there. Other than that, you can walk through it now. It seems fine. Sarah,
Cool.
you gonna open the door?
Mm-hmm.
So you come into a chamber and you see on the north wall, it's magical lettering, and it says, "You dare to violate my tomb, now pay the price. Stay here or slowly die of starvation, or open and enter the door to the south where certain but quick death awaits. Whichever you choose, know that I, Asarak the Eternal, watch and scoff at your puny efforts and enjoy your death throes." And there's lots of stuff in here where clearly adventurers have been teleported in. Fountain with a small stream. You have a quick look at it. It looks like fresh water, so people could drink. Numerous skeletons in here with rotting equipment. There's about 300 silver pieces, electrum pieces, gold pieces, and platinum pieces all hurled about. And having a quick search around, you can tell there's some gems as well. Seems to be a potion and like a flail of some sort. And you suspect that people used to stay in here because you just come through what would have been a death trap. You would have surmised that people would try and get out, be stopped by all these swords and shields, and get back into the room. So they wouldn't have been able to escape.
So
lots of damage.
Previous teleports, if we got it wrong, we'd be stuck in that room.
Maybe.
So, sorry, 200 copper, silver.
Sorry, but the money...
300.
300?
300.
That's why it's worth it.
Silver pieces,
Do I know what the potion is?
Yeah, make a quick Arcana check for me.
14.
It is a potion of diminution.
Diminution?
What does that mean?
Makes you small.
Ah.
And a quick look around, Sarah, that flail you can guess is actually quite a nice flail. It's probably a +1 to your things as well. And there's about maybe 8 gems of different sizes.
Okay, right, well, there's nothing else in here. I've sort of looted.
Yep, I'm guessing you got your second bag of holding, like...
Does anyone want to wash in the fountain?
Let's fill her up. Fill up waterskins, empty bottles.
Yeah, cool.
Gwen dashes forward to try and see the crown and scepter come off.
There's scepter stepped to her as well.
She picked up both.
Alright.
Okay, well, let's leave and go and have a look at that wish crystal then.
Alright.
I think.
Can I have a look at the altar again?
This?
Yeah.
Yep. So make a perception check then for me on the altar.
I don't think I looked at it properly earlier. Oh!
What was that?
Natural 20!
Excellent.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking Gwen might need to sit on it.
Yeah, I think she might.
So...
I can only go out.
Looking around the throne, you see there's a small replica of the crown inlaid in silver on the lower front panel of the seat. And you suspect if something was applied to the inlay, the throne might sink down and reveal something. Actually, with that natural 20 as well, it looks small enough to be maybe an end of a scepter. You guys are looking at the wish stuff.
Yes.
Correct? Yep. So it's kind of what you saw before. It's a glowing orange gem, and Ryan's still got that sense of like of magic coming off it. That's pretty much it. There's nothing's changed in the time you've been in here.
Okay, I mean...
Gwen's probably followed you guys to the wish stuff.
Wishes they don't lie around. I'm just afraid that if I pick this up, this is going to go bad.
But it's among like charred
remains. Yep.
Yeah. He wished he had the power of fire. This is the sort of thing that could go wrong. Mm-hmm. Can I inspect it to see if there's any like traps in there?
Absolutely. Make an inspection.
17.
Again, you don't really get anything else other than that. You can tell it's a gem, and it's got this spell endued with it. You think to activate it, you have to pick up the gem and then say aloud the wish you would like to do.
Okay.
It confirms your feelings before. You feel like, why would it be here? Why is it so convenient? Like, it confirms all your fears about what you had before. You talking about it.
Okay.
Sam, what are you doing just now?
I relay what I've found out about the altar to the guys.
Okay. So Gwen comes over. And then, like, shall I?
Well, hold on, Gwen.
I could just put the.
I know. Just 1 second.
Okay.
And we'll figure, guys.
Hey.
This will happen, but I don't know what it will trigger. That big old bugger that I felt the other side of this place may be activated or something.
Maybe.
I'm guessing. How long does it last for? Your primary level awareness is like an hour, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say it probably fades about an hour. But it's not moved in that whole time. It's not moved.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do it. I mean, there's no way out this way.
I mean, what are you doing with the wish?
Oh.
It doesn't seem good.
It's just...
We could use it as a last resort, so if something really bad goes down, we can run back here, and we could wish that time reversed 24 hours, and then we'd be back at the start and none of us would be hurt.
You'd have to be careful, because it might just go back 24 hours and we're still here. I'm going to pick up the wish.
Will our heroes make it through Asaret's tomb unscathed? Will Lady Gwen, aka Quest Help, be of further use? Find out next time on What Am I Rolling? The What Am I Rolling podcast was created, recorded and edited by me, Fiona Howat. This episode's players were Sam Robbins, Ryan Harris and Sarah Cook. This episode's RPG one-shot was Tomb of Horrors, a Wizard of the Coast Dungeons & Dragons adventure module. Find out more about the Wizard of the Coast and the world of Dungeons & Dragons by going to dnd.wizards.com. The theme music was 8-Bit March by Twin Musicom from twinmusicom.org, licensed under a Creative Commons 4.0 license. If you want to find out more about the podcast, check out the website www.wairpodcast.com. Fancy getting in touch? Email us at whatamirollingpodcast@gmail.com. Finally, follow the podcast on Twitter and Instagram at WAIR_podcast for the latest news and upcoming episodes.